Good morning, Flosstube friends. It's April 9th, Monday morning, and I'm back to film some progress on one of my whips that is very close to a finish, and then to show you a new start. And I want to solve a mystery that has been plaguing me here, and then confess that I no longer can say I am stitching from stash. I have a very large haul, and I can only blame Samantha at Crafting Between Stitches because I watched her most recent video and she told of her bargains, and I ran right out and fell prey to a great sale. So I am a bad example. I made it from December until April. Maybe that's a record. Now I have so much to stitch, I may have to go back to stitch from stash. Hope you're doing well. We are finally seeing sunshine in Texas. We've had rain, thunderstorms, and cold weather over the weekend. And so now sun is out and we feel that spring is close. First, let me show you the almost finished baby elephants from Home and Heart Cross Stitch, Jane Schofield. I know that you all want to see this finished because you're sick of seeing it in progress, but we have one more elephant and it will be finished. This will be a gift for my youngest grandson, so I will be hopefully charting his name to go under the last row. But if you can see, each little elephant has his own character, different ears, some with tails, some without, some blowing hearts into the air. So much fun. The only reason the last elephant isn't finished is because of my shopping trip and the fact that I absolutely had to start one of those kits. So you will see when I show that. The mystery that has been solved involves my coffee Quaker. I had been looking everywhere for one of the pages so that I could begin again on those motifs and finish the wording. And I was sitting in the chair in our bedroom where I normally stitch, and something told me to put my hand down in the side of the chair to see if there was anything that had fallen out of a bag, or I don't know what told me to do that, but I won't show you the pattern for long. But the missing pattern was in the chair. So now Coffee Quaker can come back out and we can finish the wording. How do we lose things and not remember where we last had them? I should have looked in the chair to start with, but you know how we do. Okay, so Samantha went to Hobby Lobby and she found Riolis and Thea Gouverneur kits 75% off. Now, she doesn't live in my state. She lives in an adjacent state. But I thought, oh, maybe all the Hobby Lobbies are doing this. I have looked at those kits and coveted them, but the price to me was way out of my comfort bracket for purchase. Well, I have been to 2 Hobby Lobbies, and I have bought every Riolis and Thea Gouverneur kit that appealed to me. And my daughter said, well, you're going to have to live with a needle in your hand the rest of your life to get this done. But one of the kits that I purchased, and I'm going to show you all of these, they are so much fun, is the one with a basket of apples. And this is the one I had to jump in on. Even though it has a fall look to it, I just wanted to give this a try. And this is the smallest, simplest kit that I purchased other than a couple of ornament kits. I've never stitched on 10 count Ada, but this fabric is called Flaxen ADA. And I want to see if you can tell up close anything about that. It is stiff, but it has that, well, I guess rustic look. So this is how far I've gotten just this weekend. And stitching on 10 count was just so easy. I was flying through the apples and the basket. Now you cannot tell right now that these are going to be a basket with apples, but I think you can see the shading of the apples, and at the bottom you can see where the basket is going to be. I heard Ginger Gerald Stitcher say that he was an equal opportunity user of fabric and that he did not shun Ada, and I thought, thank you for saying that, because I'm going to do these kits on the fabric that is included in them. And guys, it's a break for my eyes, and it's been such fun. Now I want to show you, since this is the kit that I've taken apart, and I know other people have shown this on YouTube, Flosstube, how they package their threads. And these are not DMC, nor are they anchor. They are wool blended with acrylic. So each card has a number. This one's a little messier. I've been using from it. But this has not been a problem to work with. You just pull the thread from the little cut on the side and unwrap it. Get the length you want and cut it, and then put the length back in the little cut there. These are fairly sturdy. They're cardboard. And the bigger projects will have a different setup, I'm sure, but this has been super convenient. So my vote for Riolis is I love it, and I love their instructions. I have had no trouble reading the pattern, and I will not show you that, but let me show you, maybe I can cover this up, how they give you your direction for how many threads to use and which color. If you can see the symbol, then you will see how many threads to use. Then under that you will see the color number that takes you to the card, and then again how many threads. And the ones that have this at the bottom, that's when you blend two colors. But it's super easy to read. I was amazed at how simple. So weekend fun with Riolis apples. I highly recommend these to you. If you have a Hobby Lobby, let me enable you as well. Let me show you all the other fun. And again, forgive me for being a bad example, but you just have to go when they're 75% off. So I had looked at the little hedgehogs every time I had gone in a Hobby Lobby. And the list price at my Hobby Lobby was $27.99. So with a 50% off coupon, it would be manageable. But I paid $7. And again, all my threads are organized. Look at that. This one uses a 14 count Ada, and they do use all Zweigart, which I'm glad to see. But these hedgehogs are coming out soon as the apples are finished. In fact, I'm almost thinking the apples and the hedgehogs could be grouped together somewhere for fun. Love, love, love that one. Then I got the little small one. I wish I could have found the other flowers. They did not have any other than the little, I guess these are called snowbells, bluebells, I don't know. This one I paid $2.75. It had been $10.99. And this one you're doing on a 16 count even weave. I have not opened this one, but it does not look like the threads are on a card. They may just be in a hank. But I will update you on that when I get into this one. This is perfect for my stitching at work lunchtime. These would be the ones that I would look for as a grouping that come in this set, but they did not have these. But that looks like it would work up super quickly. Wouldn't that grouping be adorable? I especially love the pansies and the violets here on the bottom. If I'd be still, you could see that. So another fun Riolis. I got 2 other Riolis kits for 2 of my daughters. One is just a happy, and one will be a birthday present. I won't show you those so that it won't ruin the surprise for one of those daughters, but another really sweet kit. Now this one is a Christmas ornament. It's also Riolis, and I paid $2.99 for this. It had been $11.99. If you look closely, you can see that the whole thing is nothing but beads, except for the gold tails on the ribbon. So you'll use blue thread to attach the beads, and then the gold thread for the little tails of the ribbon. And again, thread organized. Look at all those beads. But wouldn't that be a beautiful, beautiful Christmas ornament? Actually, the way this is stitched, it's going to have to be hung. You know, it's going to have to be placed on an easel. I just realized that. This isn't one that can be finished as an ornament. Oh well, it will be lovely. And another quick stitch probably won't go to work with all the beads, but an amazing bargain. And everything in here. This one is on 14 count. Good needles in these kits as well. I'm not sure the brand, but they have worked very well. Now, Thea Gouverneur and I are going to be new friends because I really went crazy on these. This daisy retailed for $39.99, and it had been marked down to 10. Yes, 10. And I'm afraid the colors in this lighting are not coming through quite as brightly, but the shading and the way she has designed this daisy will be just so much fun. These kits have your floss on a floss card, and I will show you this when I open one of these. And she always uses the John James needle. It is DMC floss. And on the back, you can see how many flowers she has designed. I believe it was Ginger Gerald who had ordered a book of hers. Something like The Secret Garden in Cross Stitch. I'm not ordering that right now, but I'll put it on my wish list. But again, the beautiful daisy. And it has, ooh, what size fabric? That looks small. It doesn't say. Maybe 16 count Ada. And I'm not sure if she uses Zweigart. Well, I'll have more information about her kits soon, but love that one. Then the butterfly with the flowers. And this is supposed to be Honeysuckle, which I grew up with and loved. And this one had been $34.99. It was $8.75 on the sale. And again, a beautiful John James needle. Here's your DMC. And again, maybe a 16 or 18 count Ada. But if you'd like to see the other possibilities that she has designed with the butterflies, and then the butterflies and flowers. These kits are from Holland. And I've always read that they are top quality. 2 precious co-workers of mine gifted me with a Hobby Lobby gift card. And this one is from them. I just love this one. It's called Herb or Herb Panel. So all the herbs that we might use and definitely enjoy. This one had been $60, $59.99, and it was $14.99. Can you see those beautiful pastel colors? Again, that small count Ada. Okay, it does say 18 count, and all the threads are DMC. You can see the beautiful flosses. It's all I can do not to open all of these and just play with the flosses. But again, you'll see what other designs are available. They did not have these. It may be a good thing they didn't. All right, and the last stash purchase. Because of our faith, this appealed to all of us, but especially to my husband and me. This is called Mother of God. It is an antique icon. It was actually dated at 1260. That's how old this is. And I'm afraid this one will take me the rest of my life. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous icon and an amazing piece to stitch. You see the gold frame just sets that off. This one was $59.99 and it is now, or was on sale for $15. I hope you can see the gold and the beautiful colors. So again, it doesn't say what size fabric, but I will also show you the other options in the religious designs. The reason this one has the lines here is that it is so old and has weathered through the years. But oh, what a touching, beautiful, beautiful piece. So this is one I'd like to start just to get into it, but I'm afraid it's one that would take forever and ever. But again, let me show you the beautiful flosses on this one. That blue and these gorgeous earth tones. So you can see why I'll have a needle in my hand for the rest of my life. Now, the last stash was a gift. My husband found this on eBay, looking for something else that I had asked him to check for. And it is also from our church Book of Common Prayer. It's going to be hard to show you this one. I may need to take it out of the plastic. But it was designed by Mary Beale, B-E-A-L-E. And I have a feeling this is a very old leaflet. Let me get closer without the plastic. So it is the baptismal covenant that is spoken in the Anglican Church. And you see the design at the bottom is Noah and the ark. You also have the beautiful sheep or lambs. And then around the border, the vineyard that Noah planted when he came off the ark. So the beautiful grapes. So this one will have to be kitted up. I have not even looked at the threads. But it is one that we would definitely want to have in our home. I'm thinking I will follow this color palette, but yes, I think that would be beautiful. I might change the brown lettering. Any of you sampler stitchers, give me feedback if you have some. She says that it is stitched, does she tell us? 27 count unbleached linen. And it is DMC. Not that many colors. About, 15 colors? But oh, what a beautiful, beautiful sentiment and what a gorgeous sampler. I'm thrilled that he found this. I wouldn't have had the patience to look for it. But it is number 1 of her series. So I may have to see if others are available at some point. What a weekend. Even with the cold and the rain, we trooped in and out of Hobby Lobby with delight. And thank you, Samantha. I am grateful you did enable me because these are kits I've looked at for so many years. And my understanding is that Hobby Lobby will be replacing these with, they say, different designs. I hope it doesn't mean they're clearing out Thea Gouverneur or Riolis. We'll see. But thank you for listening and watching today. I have lots more travel stories to tell, and it occurred to me this weekend that I have not told any more. So I think before my next video, I will decide which ones you would enjoy the most and try to share a story or two with you. It is good to be home and back in routine, but as you look back on travel experiences, you enjoy the memory of what you did and what you saw. So I will work on that for you, and I hope you'll enjoy hearing something from me about my last trip to Scotland. We just had a helicopter go overhead, or a very loud small airplane. Sorry for that intrusion. But have a super wonderful week. Stitch every moment you can. And I look forward to more catch up on your videos. And I hope that you'll subscribe if you have not. Comment, always comment. Love reading what you have to share. And let me hear from you. Happy spring. See you next time.